Alright guys, today we're gonna be reacting to 16 German beef dishes, traditional German beef recipe. We know the Germans love meat. Sausages are everywhere. Christmas party, non-Christmas party, religious party, non-religious party. Everybody and their mama are eating beef and sausages. But we're gonna see what they have underneath the table, man. Make sure you guys go to my Discord and you guys these are some of the videos that you guys have recommended. I'm just reacting to them. So go be part of the cool guys and the cool people and go to my Discord. All right, let's jump in. Cooking the world. Local food the vibe. Oh, love.
In this video, I would like to show you all the traditional German beef dishes that I could think of.
Classical beef
Ooh,
dish from
tartare.
Germany is the beef
I
steak
I never
tartare,
tried tartare, so this will be very
which is
interesting.
usually minced tenderloin that is served with
Oh
an
my
egg yolk
God.
on the top, onions and other ingredients depending on the restaurant. Typically, it is also salt, pepper, capers, mustard, also pickles,
You eat it like
and
that?
even Tabasco. In the German restaurants, beef tartare is served with the standard German Mischbrot. I don't know if you remember,
man,
I had
I'm
one
looking forward to try
tartare
something
in
like that.
Prague,
I
and I
never
need to
tried
admit
that.
that the
Heard
toasted
about-
bread was even
I
more
heard about the tartare before, but never tried it.
perfect with it. Oh man, that makes me miss Prague a bit. Food there was so delicious. That's the Frankfurter
hot
Rindswurst,
dog.
which is the most popular sausage in Frankfurt. The sausage
German
was
hot dog.
created in 1894 by the company called Graf Försing, and it was something new at the time because the sausage consists of 100% beef, and because of the increasing of the Jewish population in Frankfurt was a very smart idea. Now we're gonna move on to the braised
Oh
beef
my
dishes.
goodness,
The first
man. I don't
one
know if
that
I'm gonna
I
make it,
would
folks.
love to show you are the
I don't know if I'm gonna make it. This is way too good. I didn't expect this to be this good.
Rinderpäckchen, so braised beef cheeks. So those are first fried on the high heat and then they slowly cook in the oven with some vegetables. The standard seasoning would be garlic, allspice, bay leaf, and sometimes even
Mashed
juniper,
potato.
berries, thyme, and rosemary. The sauce had also some wine in it. Next, beef roast. For this, I use soup vegetables, which are carrots, celery, and parsley,
Man, you guys know
root,
about
and peas.
seasoning,
And
man.
because
This
that
is
one
good.
was a festive meal, I also added pork.
And I know how
feet
to cook
as
my
well
pork,
as
but this is
bacon
another
for
level.
extra flavor. A good amount of beef fond and wine. And after good 3 hours, the beef was ready. I really love when dishes turn out like they should. There's also very specific beef
She
roast,
doesn't
which
even
is
look.
called
You know what?
sour
I'm
roast.
gonna say this, folks, and you guys might hate me because of this. But remember, I'm an honest person. An honest person. I prefer that you guys hate me because of my honesty, that love me because of my dishonesty. She doesn't look like she knows how to cook. But man, look at her. Bro.
This one
Don't
is
judge a
popular
book by
in
its
many
cover.
regions in Germany. The one that you can see on the screen we have filmed in Rothenburg ob der Tauber. And what is very particular about this is that the meat is marinated for several days in a marinade made
Sorry,
from
folks.
wine or vinegar, water, salt, pepper, onions, parsley root, juniper berries, allspice, bay leaf and cloves. As the name suggests, the sour roast is a bit sour. Therefore, for example, in Franconia or Saxony, they add gingerbread to the sauce. For example, in Cologne, they do like adding raisins. And some also like serving it with an applesauce.
That's
One of
applesauce,
the
looks
most
very good.
staple dishes from beef is for sure the beef goulash. In Western Germany, the goulash is pretty simple. It is made of
Man,
beef,
what the hell, bro?
onion,
It's like-
beef fond, red wine, tomato puree, and paprika powder. The goulash would be usually served with any kind of dumplings and noodles. Another typical braised dish is for sure the beef roll, so the rouladen. The German beef roll is filled with many goodies: bacon, pickled
Wow, look at
cucumber,
that. Wow,
mustard,
bro.
onion, salt,
I might
and
try
pepper
something
are
like
the
that
most
next time.
classical ones. In Western Germany, the sauce is made of soup vegetables, onions, tomato puree, wine, beef fond, salt, pepper, sugar, and a good amount of butter. There are not many German dishes that beat this one. And now we're gonna move on
That's
to
a
the
soup?
boiled beef dishes. The first piece of meat that we like boiling,
Damn, bro,
it's
how the hell
called
do you
beef
find those beef?
topside, Tafelspitz.
Do you guys have deers over in Germany? I'm sorry to just be ignorant, but where do you guys find so much beef, man? Thinking about the region that you guys are. I'm just saying, folks,
has a
like,
pretty thick amount
where
of
do you guys
fat.
find the
It's
the
for
red meat?
sure
Like,
one of the
a
most
lot of cows over there,
underrated
man.
pieces of beef. Franconia, they love serving it with a thick but incredible horseradish sauce and German egg
My
noodles.
God,
The base
man.
of the sauce is roux
Look
that
at
is
that
then
plate.
mixed with beef fond, horseradish, and also who likes it, cream. And the whole thing is served traditionally with a lingonberry jam. Also, in very similar way, the brisket can be prepared. The one that you can see on the screen, we have eaten in Schwarzwald and then prepared it at home. Brisket is
my
simply
God.
cooked, served
Is
with
that a pork chop?
bouillon kartoffeln, which are potatoes cooked in water with some vegetables, and those are served with a horseradish sauce and the lingonberry jam. The next dish I would like to show you, it's called lapskaus, and it also
Golly,
contains
man.
beef. For this
Look at that. It's a lot of meat, man. That's good.
dish, the corned
Good.
beef is actually
like this. They're
used.
pro
So
meat
for
over there.
this, the cured meat would be cooked, put through the meat grinder with some pickled red beetroot, as well as cucumber
egg.
and herring or other fish. At last, this is mixed with mashed potatoes and served with fried egg, raw onion,
The hell is
herring,
that meat with
raw
something?
mops, and more beetroot. Such an interesting mashed potatoes you have never eaten in your whole life.
Yeah, you're
Another
right.
dish that I'm gonna mention is the Renszolba, and this
that a
one
sandwich?
I found in Frankfurt.
Oh, you put it in
When
the
we
bread.
are talking about Zolba, we are talking about the meat that is cured and therefore
Sure.
extremely soft and tasty. The curing takes around 10 to 18 days, and then the
damn.
meat is cooked and eaten with a sauerkraut and a bit of horseradish. It's for sure one of my favorite ways of eating beef. There are also some German soups that are traditionally prepared
God,
with
man. I need
beef.
to learn how
One
to
of
cook
those
this,
would
man.
be for sure the green bean soup. The green bean soup is very simple. It is made of beef, water, soup, vegetables, and green beans that
Man,
are
this is
added
good,
a
bro.
bit later. If you are using frozen,
In my life, I never heard about German food, man. Never. The closest thing right here in the Midwest. But I couldn't believe it because it was American, so. But this is good, man.
vegetables, it really takes
Oh
only
my
15
God.
minutes of active time to make this soup. For
And
me,
she's
the
doing a very
taste
good
of the
job
beef
presenting
broth
it, too.
is exceptional. Some vegetables with it, and I don't need anything more.
Yeah, that's it.
And now we're gonna move on to steaks. There are plenty of traditional ways how the Germans actually eat steak. I could actually film the whole video about this topic. But in this one, I'm gonna show you a steak that we have prepared for our cooking with a mustard video. This one is called Düsseldorfer Zen Rostbraten. The steaks are then
my
covered with a crust that is made of onions, breadcrumbs, salt, pepper, and paprika powder.
That's
And
it?
then the whole thing is grilled very quickly in the oven, so the crust
How
gets
long?
crispy.
For how
That
long?
was for sure one of the best things that we have cooked this year. The steaks were then served with a mustard sauce. Deliciousness. There are so many nice German dishes with mustard. For more inspiration, there's gonna be a link to a video down below for you. And one of the quickest dishes to prepare with a beef is for
Macaroni
sure
cheese
the
with
Rinde
mushroom.
geschnetzeltes. The best meat to use for this dish
Oh, that's
is
meat.
tenderloin, sirloin, or rump steak. You cut into smaller pieces and then fry with oil and butter. And as soon as the meat
Oil
is
butter.
done, you can set it aside. Fry in the same pan
That's
some
the mushroom, I told you.
mushrooms and
I can see them.
onions separately. We are always using a bigger chunks of mushrooms because when frying
Man, I
they
need to step
don't
it up,
lose
bro.
this much liquid. Therefore, they are never dry. You can now also add some wine and of course cream to the dish and let it simmer for a few minutes. Then you can add the meat, warm it up a bit, and voila, your quick dinner is
Thank God
ready.
I'm not watching this while
Rinde
fasting.
geschnitzeltes.
Thank God I'm not watching this while fasting. I would not make it. I would not make it. Such a torture. But If I was challenging myself, I'll watch it.
Goes
I'll watch
very
it, but
well
this is,
with homemade
and this is another
Schweizer.
level, folks.
And also the pan-fried version of either veal or beef liver. It's called Lebelle and can be eaten in Schwarzwald. So I have tried there a dish that is called saure Lebelle. For this dish, the liver
I'm not
is
feeling the
cut
tomato.
into smaller pieces and then
Keep it in the
fried
potato,
with some
broccoli,
onions,
and
wine and some
that's not broccoli. I think
spices
that's
like, for
cilantro.
example, bay leaf.
red
To the
meat.
whole thing, you can also add cream and then finally season it with some vinegar and sugar. The whole thing
Vinegar,
goes
sugar,
perfectly
what?
with pan-fried potatoes.
Well, that was a curveball.
Beef
I was
is
not
also
expecting that.
very often used in
Josh.
the meat fondue because it's actually very nice
What?
and soft after being
bringing a
fried.
fondue
And there you
to
go.
eat
Look at
in
how
table?
crispy it looks
Hold
like.
up.
How
You're bringing a fondue to eat it on the table. What? This is getting kind of Asian. You ask me. This is getting to that level, folks.
can you say no to this? The meat is then
No,
served
you
with
can't
many
say
different
no.
sauces.
You're right.
As far as I remember, I
can't.
prepared a garlic
the problem.
and a
You can't
cocktail
say
one.
no to that.
But if you
That's-
want to see exactly what we did, I'm gonna link this video in the description box
Oh,
down for
man,
you.
you're so good.
So thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. Please
Hey,
let me know
hey,
in the comments down below
subscribe.
what is your favorite beef dish. And if I showed you something that you would like to try either in Germany
Hey,
or
shout out to the lady, man. Shout out to the lady. You really, man, amazing video, man. I enjoyed. Wow, that was amazing, folks. Wow. So some of these men are crazy, bro. Look at that. Wow. I'm telling you, man. I never thought German food was this good because, some of these northern countries, I don't know, folks. But Germany, that region, France, that France, Netherlands, Amsterdam, Germany, the Switzerland area, a little bit of Poland, they have good dishes. Spain, paella. My goodness, Lord. Golly. Let me know what you guys think. And let me know in the comment section. I would like to know this, folks. How usual do you guys cook like this? Or this is only just, YouTube putting a couple videos and just making some high class food? Or do you guys really eat like this? Let me know in the comment section. I would like to really know. Meantime, guys, I'll see you in the next one.